Welcome to Droppy, where we take your dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Karina.
And today's episode, believe it or not, comes to us from the Droppy Patreon Discord.
What the heck?
Whoa, what
What is
surprise.
The number one hub for episode ideas on the internet. This one came to us specifically from Sean Ghost, who said, I think it'd be funny if you gave random lines from this Twitter account and made drawings off of them like one-panel comics. And the Twitter account is poorly translated shirts at translated tees on Twitter.
I love that account.
It's so good and so funny.
That's
and
a
it's
suggestion from beyond the mortal realm.
because of Sean Ghost.
Because
Yeah.
ghost.
Because that's what a ghost is.
Boo.
The only thing scary here is how I keep getting interrupted. Woo!
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
This Twitter account is shirts from all over the place that are translated real poorly into English, and most of them read kind of like we speak normally on Droppy. So I think it will fit in really well. I've gotten 5 of them
Great.
and put them into a PSD, and we're going to random roll up a shirt and then draw a picture to go with the caption, starting with Karina.
Me.
Karina, let's roll you up a shirt. How about that?
Yeah. Do it for me.
I'm going to do it for you. Your number is 3.
3. Drink lots of water. Eat fruit. Stay away from luck boys.
Oh my god.
You gotta watch out for the
oh
luck
my
boys.
God. These are just my daily affirmations. What the fuck? Okay.
Stay away from luck boys.
Ugh, hate luck boys.
You have to. They're so lucky, they'll steal your luck.
Yeah.
Dang.
You'll be unlucky if you're near to them, if you're near to the luck boys.
Oh my God. How to do this in my rotten brain.
I'm excited you got this one because I feel like you're going to be able to depict the luck boys
Who is the luck boy?
in a way that we're all going to enjoy seeing.
So many luck boys. What are lucky things?
Clover.
Finding coins.
What'd you say, Julia?
Finding coins on the street, like a heads-up penny.
Oh, I was thinking of like objects that were lucky, like a 4-leaf
Oh.
clover or a rabbit's foot
Oh.
or a those are the only 2 lucky things I know.
Bald head? You rub a bald head for
Rub
good
a bald
luck?
head.
Here's where my brain is going. This is a boy band, the Luck Boys,
Uh-huh.
and they're each themed. It's one of those themed bands. Instead of the cute one, it's the rabbit foot one.
Yes.
Yes.
The clover one, the rabbit foot one, the bald one.
Yeah.
Oh, and one could be like a lucky cat.
Yeah, meow. One can be a ladybug.
Are ladybugs lucky?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that about them.
I'm just picturing the rabbit foot one eating lettuce at a restaurant. Like with just too much mouth movement.
Yeah, I know ladybugs are lucky because that's like part of the premise of Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's
That's
a ladybug, he's a cat boy, a black
Could
cat
I make
boy.
it any more obvious?
Can I make it any more obvious?
Which one was the punk and which one did ballet?
If I had to go down this route, the cat boy does ballet, and the girl, the ladybug, is the punk.
All right,
Nice.
well, what more can you say?
Hey.
Amazing.
Okay, so here's you.
That's me.
It's you.
But also, it's you.
It's whoever you want it to be.
It's you, the viewer. This is your self-insert. This is
Wow.
you staying away from the luck boys.
Yeah.
You staying away from the luck boys.
Is this like a Bishonen harem where the luck boys are trying to like they're fighting over you and you're just like, what the hell? I just want to eat fruit and drink lots of water.
It's like before your grandmother who raised you passed away, she gave you 3 pieces of advice throughout your whole life. And it was drink lots of water, eat fruit, and stay away from the luck boys. So every morning you have lots of water and you eat your fruit. And then one morning, there they were, the luck boys. And they just kept showing up.
Yeah.
And you were like, Grandma, I'm trying.
They
Oh
moved
my
into your
God.
family's inn.
Yes.
And so it's really hard to stay away from them because they live there now.
And you can't be a bad host of this inn.
Or they'll give you a bad Yelp review. Why is
Yeah.
my eraser so goddamn small?
That's the Karina story right there. Every drawing, it's always so small.
Here's my protagonist, every girl. I feel like I'm always coming up with some rom-com premise. My brain is rotten from reading so many, like, manhwa.
Fair.
It's good, though. I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like like, Stay Away from Luck Boys is a good title for a comic, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, keep your hands off Azoken.
Yeah.
Stay away from Luck Boys. Yeah, the Luck Boys gotta be cute, though.
Yeah.
Oh, the little paper airplane on the necklace.
It felt like part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Excellent.
Okay, now for the Luck Boys. So what is it? Well, I need to make a note. So it's like rabbit's foot.
Yeah.
Four-leaf clover.
Clover.
Ladybug. And bald.
And bald.
Bald head. Hell yeah.
The four horsemen of the luck apocalypse.
I should also say to everyone who isn't bald, or if you are bald, just don't touch bald people's head without their permission. Because I feel like that's a bad look.
Don't touch anyone's anything without their permission.
That's a good point, yeah.
No one touch anyone for any reason.
You ask first.
I'm going all in. We're done with touching.
No one touch.
No one touch.
No
Too many
touching.
diseases out there.
Yeah.
It's a bad era for touching. We've touched too much, and now we're paying the price for our hubris as a world and as a society.
Okay. I'm like subcategorizing them. Rabbit's foot will be like the little brother one, like the cute one.
Yeah.
Ah.
Clover, I feel like, is kind of the rascally one, maybe.
I don't know. I was thinking Ladybug is like the pretty boy,
Yeah.
and then Clover could be like the stoic one because you have to like find them in the patch. And then the bald head is the big bro. Okay.
You've got it all worked out now.
Sorry, it's very important to establish these things.
I feel like if we
Was this supposed to be a one-panel comic? Whatever.
Whatever. Karina's going to turn this into her next comic.
Yeah, like I typically do. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Jacob?
I was just gonna have us play a game where we equate the four of them to the different members of the Backstreet Boys, and like which one would be which. Because I think bald head is probably like the AJ, like the bad boy.
I don't know the members of the Backstreet Boys.
You don't know the member? Do you know the members of NSYNC?
I kind of miss the boy band train.
Oh my god.
I like wasn't cool enough. I was also really young when that happened, and like it was already a struggle to convince my mom to let me get a hit clips. Like, I don't know the members of the Backstreet Boys. I'm sorry.
Wow.
They're still around, Maybe you should learn their names.
Put some respect in my mouth.
Yeah, they're still going out there and they're doing their thing. Well, Nick Carter, right?
Sure.
Aaron Carter's older brother.
Yeah.
And AJ was the cool one.
Discuss it amongst yourselves. I have to draw.
And then there was Chris. No, that's not one.
No, Nick Carter, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Howie.
Brian's the little bro.
Yeah.
One who's just named Brian.
Howie we're not including in this comparison. Brian's the little bro. AJ's the big bro. The pretty boy is Nick Carter, and the stoic one is what's his name? The tall, dark one? Kevin. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my assessment. And Howie's not there. We can all agree that Howie's not there. Are you okay, Karina?
Karina's pitching an entire comic right now.
Keep talking about boy bands. I'm listening.
She's going full brain on this.
Karina's making the next hit webtoon.
I'm always making the next hit webtoon and then not drawing it.
Do you think if you weren't doing Drawfee, do you think you would have a webtoon?
Probably.
She would have like 4.
I mean, Kinda, yeah.
I could see you having a popular webtoon.
Yeah.
My backup plan for if I couldn't find a job in like the first few months after I got out of college was to make a comic prequel to Dirty Paws, my furry film. My thesis film, I mean. So that was gonna happen, but then I ended up getting a job, so I didn't have time.
Oh my God, here come
And then you just kept having jobs.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was able to make a career, so
freaking
the world
sucks.
was robbed of the comic I wasn't planning on doing, but figured I could if I needed to.
Don't you hate it when you accidentally make a career?
I'm very grateful to be where I am.
Me too.
Here's Rabbitfoot.
Yes.
What if the added layer is that the Luck Boys are like actually really unlucky? Like they're a mess.
Yeah.
Constantly stubbing their toes, leaving things behind.
Rabbitfoot is like super klutzy. But like not in a cute way.
Yeah. What's lucky for them is that people seem to take care of them.
Yeah.
Because they're so pathetic. I'm realizing that Rabbitfoot is literally from a Twice music video. The one when they're in the haunted mansion and they're all in costumes.
Yeah. Where like
one of them's a rabbit.
What's her name? Dahyun? Yeah. She's a rabbit and she like does the dance in the rabbit suit. Put the gif of the dance right here. It's really cute.
It cracks me up every time because she's so into it.
Yeah.
I think, Julia, you showed me that a long time ago.
It's great. That's a great music video.
Karina, I'm sorry that I gave you so much to draw right out the gate.
No, I always feel bad if I take a long time, but I guess in this case it is your fault, so.
Yeah, you were given, well, it was the randomizer's fault, technically.
Technically. I mean, you did choose to put this image.
How could I resist the Luck Boys?
Give him the little hair thing.
Okay, so this is Stoic Clover.
Yeah. I'm just trying to do this as fast as I can. I don't like to take a lot of time right when I'm first, but...
All right, let's talk about NSYNC.
Yeah, talk about NSYNC, please.
Who's which one here?
All right, here's my hot take on NSYNC.
Okay.
I feel like they don't have as strong of individual identities as the Backstreet Boys do.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like Justin was the leader and everyone else was there.
And everyone else was in sync.
Everyone else was in sync.
Which that's why they called it that.
Yeah.
But how can you say that when we got Joey Fatone out of it?
Well, I feel like Joey Fatone now in the modern era has a big personality.
Yeah.
But as a member of NSYNC, I feel like they didn't really play it up. And maybe I'm wrong.
Lance Bass?
Again, I feel like Lance Bass
made it after NSYNC.
Grew a big personality post NSYNC.
Finally, the boy band discourse episode.
And then what's his name?
JC?
He was the closest one to having a personality during NSYNC, I think. He's definitely the stoic one. He's the Clover.
Is he the stoic one? He kind of looks like a magician now.
Yeah, he kind of always had magician vibes.
Magicians can be stoic.
Yeah.
That's how they trick people into talking to them so that they can do magic.
He looks too much like a goober to be like a stoic magician to me.
Yeah, but he's a stoic goober.
All right.
You can be stoic and a goober and bald.
You can have it all.
Yeah.
Wow, he really does. He really is rocking magician vibes.
Yes. We're looking at a picture of him right now. Every picture of him, I want a dove's gonna fly out of his sleeve.
Yeah, why is he always wearing a bow tie?
Oh no.
And long hair.
Okay, bow tie, long hair. Okay, I can imagine this one now. I'm like, I think there's two like looks for magician that are programmed into my brain. One of them is like bald with sunglasses, and the other one is long hair, bow tie. The two genders.
It's really true.
Okay, here's Clover. They're cute. Wow.
Because we were watching a long time ago that one Netflix show with that magician guy who was like super serious, and he was bald sunglasses variation.
Oh my God, the British one whose name was like basically Alfred Pennyworth. What was his name?
His name was like Damien Moneybucks.
Magician. The Monopoly Man.
We have to figure out who this magician is.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do that.
Okay. Oh, yes. Drummond Moneykoots.
Drummond Moneykoots. It's even better.
That's not a real name. That's not a human name. That's what you name, like, a horse with a lot of personality.
I can't believe how close Damien Moneybucks was to the correct answer.
His full name is Drummond William Thomas Moneykoots.
What the hell? What the hell?
Drummond Moneykoots.
Oh, he Drummond.
Okay, hold on. So I looked up his wiki, and it says Drummond William Thomas Moneykoots, also known as DMC.
Devil May Cry?
No.
Is an English magician and specialist card shark, and the heir apparent to Latimer Barony.
Latimer Barony?
Yes.
Is he a baron? Is he going to be Baron Drummond Moneykoots?
Why do we make fun of Benedict Cumberbatch for having a weird name when these people exist?
That's a really good question. I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch is still a crazy name.
But come on. Drumming Baron Coochie or whatever his name is? Like
Drumming Baron Coochie. It is true that I've never heard the name Drummond anywhere else in my life.
I don't remember if you mentioned he was British or English.
He's British.
Before
he's British.
Before you read that description of him, but I could just tell once I heard the name.
Absolutely.
Yeah. An American could not be named that. Hey, what's up? It's me, Drummond Moneykoots. I'm going to be a baron someday. That's my American voice.
As opposed to what?
You know, if I'm really like going for it, if I'm really trying to be American, that's the voice.
I just read about a public stunt that he did. And, you know, I guess when I think about magician public stunts, I think about, you know, something fantastical or some floating or being on fire or being in water. On 11th July 2011, he announced a public treasure quest to take place in London's Natural History Museum. Towards the end of the week, an 11th envelope would be concealed somewhere in the museum by an anonymous assistant, inside of which is £1,000 in cash.
That's not a magic trick.
That's not a magic trick.
That's
you just hit an envelope.
That's just here's some money. Go find it.
I could do that.
That's a YouTube video. Okay, Mr. Beast. Mr. Drummond Beast.
That is a rich British man going, oh, fight peasants. Fight for it, peasants. It's £1,000.
We should do that on Drawfee. And we'll call it our greatest trick yet.
Yeah. Drawfee takes up magic. Go find this envelope.
We took $1,000 and we put it in someone's mailbox.
Was it you?
Voila.
We take $1,000, we put it in an envelope, and we just go to the museum and hand it to whoever finds us first. We're like, congratulations, wow, you found it, it's a secret.
It's got black streaks in his hair.
Yes.
Which is red, by the way, because Lady.
Of course. Ladybug.
Yes. Yes.
I still need to draw the bald one.
You haven't even drawn bald head yet.
We really said, this one's a clover. This one's a little bunny boy. This one's bald.
All right, but is it going to be Drummond Moneykoots?
Is it you? Having to listen to you talk about Drummond Moneykoochie is giving me magician vibes, so now it's kind of stuck in here. Let's give him the little glasses.
It looks like an eye. Like a really fucked up eye.
There he is.
Amazing.
Maybe they're like really big because he's rich.
The richer you are, the bigger your glasses. because you can afford larger ones.
But he has a gentle disposition because he's the older brother type.
Yeah.
He's watching out for everyone.
Yeah, that's really important.
And make sure his head looks extremely lucky, please.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, it's him, Drummond Moneycoot.
He's got like one of those like angelic halos.
Yes.
Yeah, at all times.
At all times, but he's like the unluckiest of them all. He's just so kind and like radiant and comforting, but he gets like summoned to jury duty every other week.
Just
gets pooped on by a bird a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bird poop on it. No.
It happens every day.
Yeah, that's why you have to stay away from them, because then birds will shit on you.
The Baldwin's just like, yep, every day a bird shits on me, and it's crazy. It's the same bird.
Yeah, I think that bird has it out for me or something. So weird.
It's got very distinctive plumage, so I know it's him.
Wait, this is kind of cute. Oh,
This is adorable.
Did I make another good manga pitch?
Yes, this is what I said at the beginning, that you were going to come out with a whole damn pitch.
That's all you do is make good manga pitches.
Okay, this isn't even a one-panel comic. This is just a manga pitch. How do I make this a one-panel comic? Here's the bird.
You don't have to make it a one-panel comic.
Coming to shit on you.
This is, she opened the doors to leave the kitchen of the inn, and they were looking at her like this, and she was like, ugh, too early.
The luck boys walk up to you and do this, what you do. I'll figure that out.
Amazing.
Okay, I did it. I'm sorry I took so long. I'm sorry.
It's so good. It's worth it. It's worth the time.
Okay, thank you.
I want to draw now. But
Please
first, I must generate for myself a number, and I have received the number of 4.
Wow, a +4.
A +4.
Whoa.
Look in my eyes when you say some Nino to me.
Nino.
Look in my eyes. If you're going to say it, look in my eyes.
Nino.
Another miraculous
You're dead.
ladybug character.
You're dead, dude.
Wow.
All right, I guess I have to do look in my eyes when you say some Nino to me. I don't know what some Nino is.
Yeah. We have to decide what Nino is.
I wonder what it was supposed to be.
I don't know. I'm going to see if Google Translate says that it's anything from any language. Nope.
It's just a name.
Nino came back with nothing.
Nino Kuni. That's a video game.
Yep.
I'm going to do a 2-panel.
Oh my God, it's supposed to be 1.
A 2-panel comic.
I already ruined the premise of one-panel comics, so no one has to do that anymore. You're free. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's already been broken.
Yeah. So that was a lie.
So I think the premise of this is going to be, you got this person over here who has the gall to say some Nino to me.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means, they've got the gall to do it.
Should we decide what Nino is?
I feel like it's, to me,
Okay.
it's just like some bullshit. Like you're coming to me with some bullshit. You're saying some Nino to me.
Man, that's some Nino. That's some real Nino.
I mean, I don't know if either of you have a different sort of feeling about it.
I mean, I feel like that's what's being communicated, but Love Actually style sign. To me, Nino is just a character from Miraculous Ladybug.
When you said Love Actually, I pictured him holding the sign that says, "To me, you are Nino."
And she's just like, what does that mean? And he puts the sign down and walks away.
All right, so here, this is me in the sense that in the last one it was, you.
Okay.
Me is the audience surrogate in this one. So imagine that you are me.
Imagining that I am you.
Imagine, if you will, that you are me.
Whoa.
And me is facing like away, because this person obviously did not say it, did not look in my eyes.
Yeah. Can't do that if you're walking away.
Yeah. So this is...
Sorry, I'm still picturing Love Actually to me, you know. That whole plot line's insane. I know we've talked about this multiple times.
It's one of those movies we talk about like an abnormal amount.
Because it's so baffling.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see it until fairly recently.
I mean, I see people on Twitter now who are just like, I watched Love Actually because they always talk about it on Drawfee and I hate it.
Yeah, that was my experience. I didn't hate it. I was just like baffled that so many people liked it.
I used to really love that movie. Like the first time I saw it, it was such a feel good film, but then I like watched it again with like a different friend and et cetera, and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same. I loved it when I first watched it. And then it's one of those that truly every year becomes more horrific.
Yeah, it degrades. It does not age like fine wine.
And so now it's become like, I just want to watch it every year to see how I'm going to feel about it. So this is, they've yelled some Nino.
Oi.
They're
Nino.
saying some Nino.
Oi, 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 oi.
I'm going to Google Nino and see what comes up.
The character from Miraculous Ladybug.
Yeah, or probably you'll get Nino, which is like Spanish for like a little boy. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a child
Yeah.
who is a boy.
Yeah, it is just a lot of Nino.
I'm getting Nino's Ristorante.
Hey.
Fine Italian cuisine located in New York City.
If you go to image search, it's all Miraculous Ladybug all the way down. And some
Really?
other character I don't know.
Because I have so much pictures of El Nino.
Damn, am I being called out by Google? It's showing me an anime girl with pink hair and Nino from... Oh no!
Okay, wait, I see the girl.
One of the pictures is from the Brave Tangled Dragons wiki. Oh no!
This pink-haired girl is from Quintessential Quintuplets.
I don't know that. I am not familiar.
Me neither.
I know of it, but I don't know it.
She is cute, but she's no Nino from Miraculous Ladybug.
There's like a fake, one of those hyper-realistic baby dolls you can buy.
Oh,
I got that.
The one that's like, it looks like it smelt its own stinky.
Yeah. And its face is actively getting smaller as I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this face.
Oh, he's
Well,
doing...
this is, if you say some Nino to me and you're not looking at my eyes, you're about to have to look in my eyes.
He's doing the Apollo Justice Perceive. Look into my eye.
I see every motion, every twitch.
Yeah.
Imagine he has a real tiny mouth. He's just like, what'd you say to me? Real
Yeah.
pursed.
Just do the Usami-chan face.
What's that?
How to say? It's like a little rabbit girl. It's from Gag Manga Biori. I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
It's my
Oh my
favorite
God.
little face.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I'm obsessed with her. I love Usami-chan.
But
Oh, I know that face.
Yeah.
we all know that face. We see it before we fall asleep. Beautiful.
Well, now you're going to see this face before you fall asleep.
I like this face.
Yeah, this is good.
It gives me similar vibes, and those are vibes that I love. Wow. The very accentuated cheekbones add something. I'll give you that, son.
Well, that's what we want. We want something to be added. Adding is good.
Yeah. If you're not sure what to do with your drawing, just add more.
Just add. Subtraction, bad. That means you're losing out. Adding, good. And this is the kind of thing where, like, you know, the me character has turned around so fast
Yeah.
and, like, appeared back here.
Yeah.
before you can even register what's going on.
What is that? The Vine Boom sound that plays, and in the instant you hear the poof, that's when he turns around.
Yep, exactly.
I love this, even though it's not one panel.
Julia, are you gonna be the only person to follow the prompt this episode?
I mean,
we shall see.
We'll see.
Yeah, so don't get too high and mighty.
Yeah, wait till you see what you get, and then...
Listen, if I do more than one panel, because I bow to pressure.
I mean, I did one panel. It's just not a comic panel.
I would argue that it is.
It's a key visual.
Yeah, it's
like my new anime.
More of a manga cover sort of vibe.
I love this face.
To it.
This is really good, Jacob.
Yeah, excellent.
This is what happens when you say some Nino to me.
Yeah. Only fair.
If you ever see me out in public, do not say some Nino to me.
Yeah, just keep walking.
Just keep walking, or else this is what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And you don't come back from this, from something like this.
Say Nino to me.
Okay, I'm done.
Me!
Let's get Julia.
Wow.
Let's get Julia.
Jacob.
What?
Can I have a number?
Okay. Julia, your number is number 2.
2! Girl do cry, just not out of their eyes.
Oh.
Okay.
So where? So where then?
Jacob, it's a little something we refer to as Shark Week.
I don't think that's crying. I'm not
crying.
Someone's crying.
I'm not an expert or anything. I'm not part of the FBI female body inspector, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know for sure.
I love the images that are in this shirt.
It's just like a happy woman, and then she's turned around. She doesn't look like she's about to cry at all.
No.
Yeah, because it's not out of her eyes.
That's so because we can't tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to learn about these sort of, feminine secrets.
Well, I can't give too much away.
Yeah.
All the ladies out there will understand this.
They're secrets for a reason, Jacob.
If men ever found out where women cry from, it would be over.
We're doing so well as is.
This is the secret power that women are holding. Well, I like that you've started with an eye. It's a kind of a red herring.
Yeah. Well, I have to make it clear that the tears are not coming from the eyes.
Yeah.
And I show that by showing the eyes not crying.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, have you ever seen a woman crying?
Never.
I have not.
Nope.
And so they gotta be doing it somehow.
Somewhere.
Everybody cries.
I don't know about that.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, are you sure about that, Jacob?
I guess I'm not.
Don't make bold statements you can't back up.
I guess I have much to learn.
Have you
still.
ever seen a woman cry?
That's what I just said. No one has.
That was a really smart thing to say, Julia.
Thank you.
I'm being bullied.
No, you're not.
I'm being bullied.
Boo.
I'm about to call the other FBI the female bully inspector.
Oh my God.
You would.
And they'll tell me if I'm being bullied or not. This is a funny expression. It's so like vacant and
it's
stoic.
So haunting.
Yeah.
Good.
Ladies, we all know this one. I like this shirt. I would love to have more shirts that just say whatever on them.
Yeah.
I need less coherent shirts. I want nonsense shirts.
They're a real treat.
Yeah.
And I feel like they also give everyone who sees you gets a little story out of it.
Yeah.
It's good for everyone.
Because, like, I know people like to, like, ahaha at these shirts, but, you know, English is a hard language.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, so, like, but I just think they're neat.
I mean, I do too. I also don't think the people that make these shirts, they're not like they're not aiming for accuracy.
Yeah, they're
like,
just trying to make something that looks cool. And I'm like, it do look cool.
Yeah, and that's all that matters to me.
When I went to Japan one time, we went to this store that was like kind of effectively like a Japanese Forever 21 sort of thing. Like they just sold shirts and most of them had English on them. And I wish I had gotten more shirts from there because they were just, I loved them. I think I had one that said, it was something like, and then, just really big. Or like, I forgot what it said, or like, what if? I don't know. It was just like 2 words in like impact font, really big. And I was like, this is my favorite shirt. Yeah, like it just looks cool.
And it makes you think.
It really makes you think. Oh, okay, I found it. It said, in fact.
That's very good.
That's really excellent.
Yeah, I missed that shirt. It was really comfy too.
What happened to it?
I don't know. I probably just, it got old. This was like in 2014.
Something I'd like to say real quick.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt here.
Okay.
But if you're watching this episode and you've been enjoying it and having a good time and laughing along with us, it's time to subscribe.
Whoa.
It's time to subscribe to the channel.
Right now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any better time than right now. And this has already been, you've probably been watching for a good 40 minutes at least. and you haven't even like paid the tax. You haven't paid your part.
Yeah. Please.
And so it's time to I mean, it's just the right thing to do.
Let's like call some people out. Hey, girls, if you do cry, just not from your eyes, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to let everyone know that you're proud to not cry from your eyes.
Hey, Baldy. Go up.
Timothy?
Subscribe.
It's time.
Timothy, it's time.
Do you have a very silly name? Like Drummond Charcucci? Subscribe.
I love Charcucci Week on Discovery Channel.
Yeah, that's when I do my most crying. Nino?
If you said some Nino today, and be honest with yourself, if you said some Nino today, then you gotta subscribe.
You gotta.
As for the rest of you, we'll get to you in a future episode.
Yeah, your time's coming, so don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, you may have made it through this time, but we'll get you next time. Don't worry about it.
Just you wait.
Julia,
this is lovely. Where is she crying from?
It's really good. I don't think we're going to get to know.
Julia, this is just a nice drawing.
I don't think Julia's going to give us the answers.
Is this a one-panel comic, Julia?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just this image with the caption, "Girl do cry, just not out of their eyes," that's haunting. That's a haunting image.
Yeah.
But is that a one-panel comic?
It is.
Would you say that any singular image, if it maybe like has some words beside it, is a one-panel comic?
Oh,
like,
no.
Can I go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art and look at all the one-panel comics there? Oh, that's not where I cry from.
Well, the shirt does say "Girl do cry."
Yeah.
So that's this one.
Hashtag not all girls.
Not all girl. Every girl cry from somewhere different.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of Girl.
Comment down below where you cry from, girls.
My soul.
You can cut that out if it's too weird.
No. Oh my goodness. Are you about to do some shadow stuff?
Oh shit.
Just some light shadow stuff. Nothing like Naruto level.
Naruto level?
Shadow.
Like shadow clone? Is that what you're talking about?
What?
Oh my god.
Hold on.
What is happening?
Hold on.
Julia.
I'm doing a.
Okay, good.
I'm doing a that.
You scare me when you do stuff like that.
I imagine this lady's like on the beach and she's looking out at the water.
Someone just said some Nino to her.
Yeah.
Without looking in her eyes. And this is the immediate aftermath of that. This is the reverse shot of the Luck Boys just showed up in front of you.
Said some Nino to you.
Said some Nino to you.
Slipped and fell over and got bird poop on your towel.
And you're just like, I'm about to cry from somewhere.
Yeah. These 4 full-grown men just fully dressed on the beach, blocking your sunlight.
Stumble-assing around.
Yeah. Knocking over your umbrella. There's seagulls everywhere.
Damn, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Should have stayed away from those Luck Boys. But you didn't.
Should have listened to your grandma.
Yeah, but you didn't. And now you gotta cry. From somewhere.
From somewhere. Take your pick.
Yeah.
This is like the Junji Ito version of Stay Away from Luck Boys.
This is very good, Julia.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I think that's it.
A haunting and beautiful image to end a haunting and beautiful episode.
Of 4 one-panel comics.
Even though there's only 3 of us.
Well, you did 2 panels.
That's true. That's just 2 one-panel comics.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you enjoy our 4 one-panel comics that we made among the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, like we said, but also if you want to really support us, you can go to our Patreon and sign up there, and you'll get access to the Patreon Discord where you can suggest episodes for us to do. I check that all the time, looking for good ideas.
Yep.
And if you want to find some cool shirts that you can wear, some of which are kind of poorly translated,
yeah,
go to our merch store. It's a link in the description below. And if you want to hear us say some Nino to you live, we do that on Twitch every Monday night at 7 p.m.
So much
Nino. We're sorry.
Sorry
Nino.